Hey guys, my name is Nicole. I play guitar in Kallias, and today I'm going to be sharing my crazy tour story with you guys. So we were doing a European tour, and the next tour was in South Africa, so we had a day off in Rome, because that's where we were flying out of. And we decided to go sightseeing, and we parked the van across the street from the Colosseum. And when we came back, we just opened the van door and we're like, well, who forgot to lock the van? Like, it was just like unlocked. So I looked inside, and like that's when we kind of knew like the TV was missing and the GPS was gone. We're like, oh my god. We opened the back and all the instruments are gone, all our luggage is gone. Luckily they left all the merch, and they left my head. I had actually brought my Mesa triple on that tour because I was tired of borrowing shitty equipment, and it was in a big road case, so I guess they figured like it was too heavy to carry. So we're like, alright, we fly out the next day, and some of our passports were in our luggage, so we're like, okay, we gotta sleep outside the US embassy and wait for it to open to get temporary passports to try and fly to South Africa the next morning and find the airport with no GPS, right? So we slept outside the embassy, got our temporary passports, probably stopped on every single corner in Rome asking people who didn't speak English how to get to the airport. And eventually we made our way to the airport with our temporary passports and basically the clothes on our back, because of course we had just done laundry and we had no like clean clothes or anything like that. So we flew to South Africa, and the promoter picked us up from the airport and was like, hey guys, you know, where's your stuff, you know? And we're like, well, we actually don't have any because we got robbed yesterday. Like, we don't have instruments, no clothes, nothing. So he's like, all right, well, we'll just like go to this music shop and rent you guys some gear. And we went to the mall and like I don't know, bought like a change of clothes. We were like so broke at that time too, and we ended up doing the tour, and it was probably my favorite tour that I've ever done was down in South Africa. It was really cool. The whole tour was very organized. We went to this music shop and borrowed a bunch of gear. I remember I rented this like Flying V Jackson, which was pretty cool. I was playing hardcore at the time, so like you don't really see a lot of like hardcore guitar players playing Flying V's. We did the tour. We went to like a lion safari, went to some other safari where we drove in and saw a bunch of animals in the wild, which was pretty cool. And then we flew back to Europe, and at that point we kind of decided that like it was not really worth it to continue the rest of the European tour because we didn't have any of our stuff, and we were already like in debt at that point from like losing out, and we just kind of cut it short and changed our flights and went back home. But it was still a pretty cool tour that we did. We made it to South Africa.